Legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our noses and out through our mouth. Bringing our energy in control, our thoughts in control. At any given moment in time, we take control of our breathing. We take control of our thoughts. So right now, let's see ourselves. Let's see it in our minds so clearly that it feels real. Let's see ourselves doing the best we can on all the exercises and stretches and movements we do today together. Feel the power of that determination, your determination, your power to determine, to take control of your breathing, your mind, your body, and your life. It's the same power we can use to control our destiny, our future. See, you are so powerful, you get to go into the future. You get to see in your mind what you want to bring out into the world and make real. Right here, right now, in the present, the greatest gift we have, always. So let's go, determination. Let's go. Determine. See it in your mind. Don't choose and lose. Determine and win. See it in your mind. Yourself doing the best you can, not just here and now, but always in the gym of life, where you grow your mind all the time. Good morning, determination. Here we are, another day. We get to work on our minds and our bodies together, right here, right now. What a day it is. I don't know where you are right now, if you're inside your own home, or if you're outdoors, wherever you are. Feel the power of everything around us. Feel the power of you, right here, right now, together, united, through this time we have. So let's go, everybody. When I say go, we're going to start with our usual jog on the spot, or you can walk on the spot, but whatever you do, always do it to the best of your ability. So here we go. Ready, and go. Enjoy every moment, every time you move your body, every time you work on your body. You're working on your mind too. See, you're the boss. You're the boss of your mind and your body, not the other way around. We prove it every time we take control of our breathing. We feel that power of us, the real us, our determination. Determining to stay here and now and do the best we can with whatever we got right here, right now. Almost there, everyone. Almost there. And walk again. All right. Just going to walk side to side. You can walk on the spot. Take control of your... Feel that power of you. The real you. Taking charge of your breathing right here, right now. That's you. That's all of us. That's everything together as one. All right, everyone. Here we go. Determination. Let's do our stretches. First, we'll do shoulder rolls. 10 forward. Here we go. Ready? And go. 10 forward, and we'll go backwards. Okay, backwards, 10 backwards. Roll your shoulders all the way up and around. Always do the best you can, just focusing on the here and now, right now. Feeling the power of all of us united together in this moment. Growing our minds and our bodies. Alright, let's do arm circles forward. Feel that joy of moving your arms through space. Unbelievable. What a day. Wherever you are. No matter what the weather is, no matter whether you're indoors or outdoors, enjoy this moment fully. And backwards. There's no greater joy in working on ourselves, growing our minds and our bodies all the time to be the best we can be, no matter what. All right, hands on your hips, bend your knees, and side stretches. Doing 5 on each side. All right, good, and let's do twists. 5 on each side again, feet flat on the floor. Let's do 5 push-ups. Do your best. If you have to bring your knees down on the floor, that's okay. All right. Let's do 5 sit-ups. Wow, what a day. What a moment. What a life. All right, and stand up. And let's do 5 squats. Here we go. That's 5 squats. All the way down, all the way up, feet flat on the floor, looking straight ahead. Good, let's do lunges now. 3 on each side. Forget your breathing. Control your breathing. Good, all right, 10-second plank, belly's knees off the ground. Hold it for 10 seconds. Come on up again, everyone. And let's reach for the sky or the ceiling, wherever we are. Here we go. On your toes. Reach. Hold it for 10. Okay, now reach for your toes, straight knees. Here we go. Feel that joy of you striving, reaching safely, without hurting yourself. All right, good. And let's grab one leg and balance.
Rockets in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rockets in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you shake that.
Pick up for your girl, she on my jock. Now stop when we in the spot. Booty moving weight like she on the block. With a drink, I got to know. Top jeans tattoo, cause I'm rock. Half black, half white, diamond now. Gang of money, open up.
Yo, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow, rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm repping on a rise to the top. No lead in our Zeppelin. Hey,
Party rock is in the house tonight. Woo! Everybody just have a good time.
yeah.
And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you
Shake that.
Higuain rides the challenge. Lo Celso, Placide was there, but so too was Messi, and that is 2-0.
Good morning, guys. Today, Will Smith shares with us another rule for success, one of his favorites, and Evan Carmichael's favorite as well, and that is make a choice. So Will Smith goes on to tell us that he truly believes that by making choices, he can create anything he wants in life. He wants to represent possibility. He wants to represent the magic of what we really are through that one thing, making a choice. And I love this because for me, determination stands for making a choice and following up and never giving up until you see that choice through. And so Will Smith gives us an example of how he believes he can create anything by studying it, by learning it, by being relentless in it. But it all starts with a choice. You have to make a choice to improve you so that you can improve your life and those around you. And it's possible. Have a great morning, everyone.
This is not about getting wealthy, buying, insert whatever it is here. This is not some secret that the wealthy don't want you to know. You do not have to be rich to get into the banking business. This is about controlling how you finance the things that you need throughout the course of your lifetime. Everybody banks. The question is, who is the banker in your life? Who is controlling the banking function as it relates to your needs? All right, let's get one thing straight. You can't be your own bank. I mean, what are you going to do? Put an ATM in your living room and bounce your own checks and repo your own couch? Becoming your own banker, that's where the real power is. And that's what I'm going to break down for you. The process of becoming your own banker, the infinite banking concept developed by my late mentor, R. Nelson Nash, the essence of the concept is to control how you finance all the things that you need throughout the course of your lifetime and to recapture the interest, the money that you're presently paying to banks and to finance companies. Now, words have meaning. Nelson, in developing this concept, didn't want people to become a bank. So when you hear this language, be your own bank, be the bank, beat up the bank, all of these variations. What Nelson was encouraging folks to understand is the four characters in the financial play. And those four characters are the depositor, the borrower, the banker, and the bank owner. And the fact is, for most people, including you, you're only two of the four characters in the financial play. You're the depositor, right? So think of all of your sources of income being deposited onto the books of someone else's bank. I say that again, someone else's bank. You pay taxes on your sources of income. Then you begin to systematically transfer that money away from you in the form of every financial transaction to take care of all of your personal and business financial needs. You permanently give up the opportunity to earn interest on all that money. You'll never see it again, spend it again, save it again, not only for your generation, but for every future generation that comes after you. You're also the borrower. So when you need access to capital, just think of things that you would need to borrow money for: vehicles, property, appliances, business equipment, investments. The list goes on and on. And when you're the borrower, you're getting the money by being approved by the banker. The banker is the individual that determines whether or not you get approved to access someone else's pile of money. And the fourth character, the bank owner, is the one, understandably so, who makes the most money. When you embrace the infinite banking concept, you're not becoming a bank. You're equipping yourself to be able to implement a process to become all four characters in the financial play. Words have meaning. How do you set about becoming your own banker? The process is meant to be ridiculously simple. The first thing that you need to understand is the problem, so that the solution actually matters to you. Well, what is the problem? The problem is you're doing all the work to earn income, and everyone else is getting all of it, including Wall Street, including the banks. That's a problem. You're also likely not feeling that you're not taxed enough. That's also a problem. The government is just hovering all over your assets with a giant knife and fork, just waiting to consume them. And so the solution to the problem is to implement a process where you get to shield your wealth from being decimated at the highest levels of taxation. If you're even the least bit effective at accumulating wealth, you've definitely got a problem. Where you can control how you finance all the things that you need throughout the course of your lifetime. Just think of anything that you would pay cash for, lease, or finance, and you get to be in a position of total and absolute control. This is not some secret that the wealthy don't want you to know. You do not have to be rich to get into the banking business, something that my late mentor often reminded us of. He wrote the book titled Becoming Your Own Banker. This book is self-published. It's sold more than 560,000 copies. The reason is that the process works. I've personally been implementing this concept since 2008 and have been coaching North Americans since my introduction to this incredible process. In our family, when we decided to implement this, we first decided that we were going to purchase a product. And that product is dividend-paying whole life insurance. Now, when most people see this concept and they understand the tool that's utilized to implement it, they're only thinking about implementation at the individual level. How is this concept going to be an advantage for me individually? And what we're educating our clients to do is to think about their families. If you just picture for a moment all of the money that you and your entire family have spent up to this point in your lifetime, take a moment, think about that number and just how big it is. Could you write me a check for that amount of money right now? Of course you couldn't. You did the work to earn the income required to purchase all those things, and so did everyone else in your family. But you transferred all that money away from you permanently. That's a problem. When you embrace this concept and you begin by purchasing the tool, which is dividend-paying whole life insurance, ideally with a mutual company, a reputable mutual company, and you begin to pay premium. And in exchange for that premium, you are the owner of a unilateral binding contract.
Bend the other knee if you have to. Again, feel the power of you controlling, finding your balance. Thinking about what you're doing right now. Always adjusting, readjusting, adapting until you find that balance, that peace. Alright, and let's switch now. 10 seconds on the other side. Okay, again, find your balance and hold it, pull that leg back. Bend the knee if you have to. Feel the stretch on the front of the thigh. Not the pain, just the stretch, the little pull. Alright, and let's hug our knee, the other knee, here we go. Bring it right up again, finding that balance. If you lose that balance, you just get it right back. Get it right back and keep going. Adjusting, thinking, never giving up, no matter what. There we go, alright, and switch to the other side. Slowly bring it up. Pull that leg all the way up, hug that knee. Alright, excellent. Okay, let's sit down and reach for our toes, straight knees. Here we go. Reach. Again, it doesn't matter if you touch your toes. What matters is the reaching, the striving. We're pushing, we're working hard without hurting ourselves. That's the joy, that's the pure joy we have to experience every day. Striving to be better, better selves, true, great selves. Okay, V shape with your legs and reach for the floor as far as you can. Away from your body. And you should feel a pull on the inside of your inner thighs. Not pain, just and reach for one side, hold it there. And switch to the other side. Always thinking about your breathing. Okay, and feet together. Gently push your knees down with your elbows and hold it for 2. I love you, son. I love you, everyone. I love you, double I. Infinite intelligence. We are infinitely intelligent, all of us. Alright, one leg forward, one leg back. Keep that knee on the ground. Go as far back as you can. Feel the power of the peace of this moment on you, within your mind and body. And switch to the other side. There's nothing that can take this away from you, right here, right now. Your presence is your greatest gift. Okay, and let's roll onto our bellies and push the floor or the ground and look up at the sky or ceiling. Here we go. Awesome. Great work, everyone. And legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Taking control of our breathing like we take control of our minds. Doing what we were born to do. Win control of our minds. Now see yourself today when that music goes on. See yourself doing the best on any exercise you choose. Something you want to get better at, whatever it is. For me today, I'm going to be working on doing as many push-ups as I can for one song, right to the end of the song, and as many air squats in the other song for as long as I can until the song's over. How about you? You can do the same thing as me if you like, but whatever you do, whatever exercise movement you do, see it in your mind, see yourself safely doing it within the space you have, wherever you are right now. See yourself doing a little bit better than you did last time on that particular exercise, or dance, or movement, whatever it is. See it in your mind right now, as I do the same. That music goes on. We're going to make it real. We're going to win. We're going to bring our vision to life. That's your determination. why we are determination. We determine, we see it in our minds, and we do it. We make it real in our lives. All right, let's go. Determination, let's go. Here I go. As many push-ups as I can do within the song, this song. If you don't like this music, you can put on your own music. Music changes your energy, brings you to your true state of joy and happiness. So here we go. Let's go. Determination, let's do this. Loving the process, striving to be better than last time. Doing the best we can with what we got. That's determination. Song's not over. Get back at it again. Deep breaths. Slow down breathing. Recharge. Here we go. Sometimes I like to do this is for the duration of the song, do as many reps as I can on a certain exercise. I just keep going until the song's over. It's one way to do it, to measure yourself and see, compare it from last time to the next time. Whatever it is you're doing, same thing. Here we go. Song's not over, I'm gonna keep going. It's a great determination. You don't stop, keep going. Squeeze out a few more here before the sun goes down. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep going. Keep going. Whatever exercise you're doing. Out of my effort. At that point where you think you got one more, there's always a little bit more. Let's keep going, everybody. Keep going. The song's not over. The song, the music inside us is never over. Bring it out. Let's move. My music is determination. I share it with you all the time. What's yours? Bring it out. There's something in you. Something great. I would say it's simply you. The real you. Bring it out all the time. Here we go. Little break before we get to air squats. Song's almost over. Alright, here we go for air squats. Next song's about to begin.
be bubbly, bubbly, bum, 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 bubbly, be bubbly, bubbly, bum, bubble, 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 bubble. Alright, make way when you see the pass through, and they come with me too. You don't know what to do. Drinks up, hands up, everything in the air. Everybody done young, there's a party over here. That's right, we drink just bubbling. Watch how we wine while the DJ juggling. He got the whole dance floor just bubbling. Champagne bottles just popping. We going on, I guess, and making us stop. Let's party hard tonight. So going non-stop until the sunlight. We going non-stop until the sunlight. The club done full, only woman inside. It's a good night to get we head tight. It's a good night to get we head tight. Buckle up this party going for a fine. Green drinks, we don't care about that.
Tiny for him, he really had a battle on, but he's won that battle. Messi, hat-trick on!
Good afternoon, guys. Making choices is the most powerful thing we've been gifted to be able to do. And it all originates with our thoughts, our mindset. What is taking place in our mind in terms of what thought energies we're allowing into our mind, and then what we do with those energies. So think about it very carefully. What is it that you are thinking and then saying? Because what you say is really a symbol of what you're thinking. So once we understand that power, and once we understand how every decision or every thought impacts everything around us, once we take responsibility of that, we become really empowered to make those decisions that are going to improve our life. So remember that your choice, making a choice in itself and being decisive, will put you on that path to becoming your true great self. Have a great afternoon, everyone.
This insurance policy or system of policies, ideally, is not an investment. Never has been, never will be.
We're not addressing the yield of an investment here. This is all a matter of where your money is flowing to, who it's being put to work for, and for how long. When you pay premium, you begin to accumulate cash value inside of the policy or system of policies. You can borrow against that ever-increasing accumulation. Cash value grows daily, uninterrupted. It's not tied to stock market volatility, to recessions, to real estate cycles, to political turmoil, to changes in the tax code. Cash value rises daily, uninterrupted. The insurance company contractually guarantees that by age 100, if you're a Canadian, or age 121, if you're an American, the total cash value of the policy must match the total death benefit. And if the policy is set up properly, then the death benefit is going to continually increase with no increase in premium ever. And because the policy is dividend paying, each year that the insurance company declares dividends, they're contractually guaranteed to be paid. They cannot be repossessed, and they cannot lose value ever. And if you chunk those dividends right back into your policies to purchase more paid up additions at no additional cost, you create this ever increasing compounding mechanism that gives you ever increasing access to capital. When you need access to capital, you request a policy loan from the insurance company because you co-own the insurance company. The insurance company issues a policy loan unstructured, meaning there's no repayment schedule. You control that as the policy owner. So when you need to go purchase, think of what you might otherwise have financed, maybe a car. You request a policy loan from the life insurance company. The insurance company places a lien on the death benefit of the insurance policy, not the car. The loan is private, meaning it's not reported to TransUnion. It's not reported to Equifax. It's a private loan between you and the insurance company that you co-own. You go and buy the car using the insurance company's money. Your money was paid to the insurance company in the form of premium and policy loan repayments. The cash value in the policy is not your money. In fact, it's not money.
Cash value is the net present value of the future payment of a death benefit. The insurance company permits you to borrow against that accumulation on demand on your terms. So now you're the depositor. You're paying premium. You're the borrower. You're requesting policy loans from the life insurance company. Capital that is readily accessible on demand on your terms. That makes you the banker because you control the repayment schedule of your own policy loans. The insurance company itself only administers the insurance contracts. The insurance company itself does not own them. So that puts you in a position of total and absolute control. And given that you are the bank owner, meaning you are a co-owner of the life insurance company, you participate in the annual divisible surplus generated, where a portion of that, if the divisible surplus is 200 million, and 100 million of that gets paid out to the policyholders in the form of dividends, and the remaining 100 million gets added to policyholders' equity, you co-own the lender. So now you're in a position of total and absolute control. So thinking logically, if you know that you can contribute almost unlimited sums, you're paying no tax on the daily buildup, you're paying no tax on the death benefit proceeds if you're structured properly, you have ready access capital on demand on your terms. How much of your capital do you not want residing there? Your money must reside somewhere. And what happens in the marketplace is there's all this comparison going on because everybody's talking about the tool, not the process. And even in discussing the tool, they're going about it in a way that is completely illogical. To give you an example, you may hear things like, don't put your money in a 401k, put your money in a dividend paying whole life insurance policy. That's a better place for you to put your money. That's like comparing a bicycle to a washing machine. You're not going to buy a washing machine to get you from point A to point B, and you're not going to go buy a bicycle to wash your clothes. A dividend paying whole life policy is a unilateral binding contract. It is not an investment. It is not meant to address the function of investing. It is not meant to address the yield of an investment. So comparing for the purposes of, I can get a better rate of return putting my money, insert whatever product here, versus putting money into a dividend paying whole life insurance contract is really an exercise that is completely illogical in my view.
Always remembering our breathing, how hard things are getting with our body. I love it. I love working on my determination every day. I would love nothing more than for you to continue always determining to do your best in everything you do. Not just exercising your body, but exercising your body. As we do this, push our body, we also push our minds to become our true great self. Burning my legs. Alright, stop and roll. Time's not over. Gotta keep going. Deep breath, here we go. How about you? Keep going. Keep using your determination. Whatever you're doing, you're dancing, you're doing your own exercise, your own push-ups, your squats, whatever. You're following me, let's go. Keep going. Here we go. Song's not over. Music's not done. Your music, your true energy is never done. matter what. Keep going. Keep good form. Stay safe as you're getting tired. Make sure. Always remember, control your mind in the heat of controlling your body. We may not get to where we want to go today, but we're going to keep going. That's the joy. That's the process. That's the real you that keeps going. Always trying to get better, no matter what. Song's not over. I gotta get better. I gotta keep going. Here we go. You too, wherever you are. Come on, let's go. Determination. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. All right. Well done.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo para dar la alegría cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena.
Scooped forward by Banega. Messi collects. Messi scores!
Good evening, guys. I want to share with you a personal example of my path to living, laughing, and loving my way to infinite mind wealth. And this comes from my eldest daughter, who reminded me of some of the things that we often talk about. And as you know, I'm very passionate about developing my mind and helping people do the same for themselves. And I was feeling a little bit insecure. There was, I think my daughter had made a comment on social media on one of my postings, and I jokingly said to her, half jokingly, but half of it was vulnerable and insecurities on my end. I said to my daughter, you didn't say to daddy that you loved him. You said it to mommy, but not to daddy. And then she just looked at me and said, Daddy, the thing that you always talk about that you remind me of? What are you thinking, Daddy? You know how I feel about you. And then so I realized she's right. I got to take my own advice. So thank you, sweetie. Have a great evening, everyone.
If you want to invest money, invest money. But the fact is, you can't get a higher rate of return doing anything if you ignore who's controlling the financing function of that very thing that you are contemplating doing. Someone must perform the function of banking as it relates to your needs. Someone in some organization must be the banker as it relates to your needs. There are no exceptions. To think that there are, then you must think that the law of gravity doesn't apply to you. Everybody banks. The question is, who is the banker in your life? Who is controlling the banking function as it relates to your needs? your family's needs, your business's needs. That person can and should be you. The very first step that I encourage anybody to do when investigating the infinite banking concept, outside of learning on this great platform called YouTube, is to get your hands on a copy of this book. It's 92 pages. It'll take you less than an afternoon to get through, but I promise you it's going to open your eyes to a whole new financial world. Second step, ignore the sensationalism that's out there. This is not about getting wealthy, buying, insert whatever it is here. This is about controlling how you finance the things that you need throughout the course of your lifetime. My late mentor often said that he felt that dividend paying whole life insurance was grossly misclassified. And if he could have renamed it, he would have named it a personal monetary system with a death benefit thrown in for good measure. So for all of you people out there spontaneously self-combusting over trying to figure out, should I put money into a 401k or put money into a dividend paying whole life insurance policy, you've got to match the right tool to get the job done. So if you want to invest capital, choose an investment vehicle, invest capital. If you want to become the banker as it relates to your needs, as it relates to your business's needs, your family, your extended family, etc., the best tool to get that job done is dividend paying whole life insurance, ideally with a mutual company, reputable company, and ideally a system of policies. This is not meant to be achieved through the device of a single policy. In our family, for example, we have 77 dividend paying whole life insurance contracts, 27 individual lives insured, annual premiums in excess of 1.35 million. We control the banking function as it relates to our needs. We didn't become the bank. We became the banker as it related to our family and our extended family's needs. We became all four characters in the financial play: the depositor, the borrower, the banker, and the bank owner. Ridiculously simple. This is not meant to be sensationalized in any way, shape, or form. We pay premium, we accumulate cash value, we have a permanent, ever-increasing death benefit, cash value that rises daily, uninterrupted, not tied to any stock market volatility. Our family's net worth increases every single day, regardless of what's going on in the stock market, the real estate market, politics, taxes. Our net worth rises day in, day out. And when we need access to capital, whether it's to take advantage of a high caliber opportunity, because when you have ready access to capital, opportunities of high caliber will track you down. We get to pounce on those opportunities because when we need access to capital, we're not going through lengthy, nosy credit applications. We're not being subjected to an audit from a lengthy, conversation with a loan manager. There's no income verification. There's no credit check. The reason is simple. The insurance company itself guarantees the collateral for the loan, the cash value, which is why there's no repayment schedule required. Ridiculously simple. And when a financing need arises, you address that need and you fulfill that by requesting a policy loan from the life insurance company. You co-own that company. So where do you want your financial energy flowing to? If you and I owned a Safeway grocery store together, we would never buy our food from Walmart. We would want as much of our business being conducted with our own business, not someone else's. When you request that policy loan, there's a lien on the death benefit for the loan balance. The repayment schedule is yours to control. That makes you the banker. And that makes you the one who calls the shots. And when you're able to control that financing function in your life, and you can get the banks out of your life, what a peaceful, stress-free way of life that is. And so I would encourage you to do three things. The first, get your hands on a copy of this book titled Becoming Your Own Banker. There'll be a link in the video. Purchase a copy. We'll courier it right to your front door. The second step would be to create a time to have a conversation with the right person on my team. There won't be anything to buy. The whole purpose of the discussion is to establish whether or not we can serve you and add value to what you're already doing or what you're contemplating doing financially. And then step 3 is to get in the water. You can't learn how to swim unless you get in the water. And the longer you wait to take control of this banking function as it relates to your needs, the more you penalize yourself. You're going to need the use of money for the rest of your lifetime. And so is every future generation that comes after you. The question is, who is the banker as it relates to your needs? And how much capital do you want flowing into your hands versus through your hands?
You can tell really fast if someone wants to commit to doing IBC the way it was designed to be done, which is really stage 3, stage 4, or whether they just want a safe place to store money. But the biggest issue is when you commit to a lower stage, but think you should be able to do all the fun things that people are doing on stage 3 and stage 4 and have it make sense. You have to add intention. Money has to be put in on purpose in advance.
Here we go. Back to controlling our breathing. Back to controlling our minds. Feel the power of your heart beating faster right now. Your heart. That's the power of determination. Your heart always knows what's best. Your heart can feel and sense things that your mind cannot. That they both need each other equally. Minds, hearts, bodies unite. That energy, our power to determine, that's determination, who we really are. Growing our minds, our bodies, and our energy in the gym of life. Everywhere we go, everywhere we are. You have the greatest gift. You have your presence. With that presence, right here, right now, you can take it, keep using it wherever you go. To get out of your mind, sometimes your mind is playing tricks, lying to you, telling you to be afraid, telling you to give in to fear, to anxiety, to stress, to become sad and depressed. No, that's a lie. We are determination. We're made of truth, like everyone in this universe. Truth principles. And those truth principles, that stuff you're made of, I'm made of, that determination, that never ends. That always chooses courage. That always determines courage, determines faith, determines love, positivity, being kind, generous, being grateful. That's what we were all born to do, no matter what. With that, we can overcome anything our mind tries to do to us. Don't forget, you are the boss of your mind, and your mind is the boss of your body. And so if you control your mind, you will control your body. More importantly, your feelings. Because your feelings are connected to your thoughts. And you control your thoughts. So if you can control your thoughts, your mind, you can determine to be your true, happy, infinitely intelligent self all the time, not just now, no matter what. And that's why I love you, everything, and all of us. We are determined nation. We proved it today, right here, right now, and we can prove it all the time by simply enjoying the process of what we do wherever we are. I love you. I love you so much, everyone. Have a great day, a great moment, a great week, and a great life always. Love you. Until the next time.